Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Mystical Crystal Shadow Work. Hi everyone. So this reading might be a little bit difficult to hear as I've been having my voice go in and out, but I'm really not going to let that stop me, right? I did a reading earlier, if you want to check it out, tarot reading. So you can check that out. This one's going to be more an energy reading. I'm trying to figure out how to put this out. Don't have everything all set up. I had to change my setup like completely, all because I couldn't do uploads. But you know what? It's fine. Because, it's got me thinking. Whenever like you change your setup, you change your energy, you start to think about things differently, right? Well, it's got me thinking about things differently and how, I'm just going to start up this new channel that I've been wanting to do. So I've been trying to figure out how to do all of this because I want fresh energy with what I'm doing in my new projects. And I don't want any of the negative energy that I have on this channel to flow over there. I'm not saying that any of you guys, well, I've got some haters on here, some exes and things like that. I feel the energy, right? And it's kind of like that spying energy. They kind of try to use my stuff against me, and I put a lot of my personal situations out there, right? So makes it a little bit challenging, right? Because I'm trying to put my twin flame journey and my story out there, but I don't want it for people to be able to have insider information, know what's going on in my life, use it against me. I want it to help people. So I'm actually going to be setting up 2 new channels. I'm going to be setting up a new channel for my twin flames, right? And I might be able to figure out how to pull the readings from that I currently have over. I'm trying to figure that out, but anyway, it's going to be ongoing new readings. So I'm going to have a twin flame channel, and then I have this other channel. I'm not going to release it yet because it's very unique, and it's collaboration that I want to do with others, right? So I'm not going to release everything on it. I'm going to start building it, and when it launches, it's going to have a whole bunch of content available in it, and I'm not sure all the details yet, but I'm going to be I will be linking it down below in the description box, I guess. I just, like, I'm what I might do so I can screen it more is when I release all of the content that I'm preparing for it, like it might all be available, maybe so many videos, and then after that, maybe you'll have to be like a member and I'll have a really low rate, right? But that way I can make sure that I can see who I'm approving for that channel, right? Because I want it to be really pure, right? And I don't want any negative stuff from my past. 3:33 on the clock as they say that. I hope this is making sense, right? So that way I'll be able to know who my subscribers are, because I know that you can, I know anybody can do the fake things, but I don't know, I'm just hoping that that'll deter things a little bit. So I'm figuring out all that stuff, but know that if you are guided to me, you're guided to me for a reason. I'm definitely attracting my soul family, high vibrational souls, chosen ones. A lot of us are coming together, uniting and helping each other at this time. A lot of us are giving each other the missing pieces in the puzzles, right? Some of you that are guided to me, you might be part of this passion project. I got a bunch of different things that I'm actually working on planning. So you should subscribe, see if you feel guided. And also, you're going to know too if you're part of my soul family, right? My soul tribe, because especially if my readings are like resonating with you like 100% on like a very high level, then you know that we are in a vibrational match, because all of us are going through like the same thing at this time. Now I know like it's really cool how it does that, because it's like these readings can be past, present, or future, right? And they can resonate for people on so many different frequencies, because time is an illusion, right? And it's not constructed the way they've taught us to do that. And we repeat cycles, and we mirror each other, and we're all really interconnected. And I get that. Don't get me caught up on explaining how it all works right now. But what I mean is, it's like the DNA upgrades that are going on at this time with the chosen. It's like it's activating us and ascending us, so we are on all like the same timeline, if that makes sense. So even though our situations and our stories are different, there's certain things, there's like I'm trying to explain, sorry guys, how they're giving me this message. It's like the blueprint or the imprint or something. Certain things that are going on, specifically, it's happening for all of us because we're all in the same frequency, and we're like the only ones that have it, if that makes sense. So when I said that your story, like you're going to relate with me 100%, that was probably the wrong way to say that because they're taking me back to what I said now. It's more like you're going to know the things that are resonating with you are resonating with me. Like, it's going to be within a reading. You're just going to be like, wow, that, like, boom, boom, boom. Like, she's in alignment with me at this and that. Like, it's going to be brought to your attention. So it probably won't be the same story. Maybe it will be what's playing out for me right now, played out for you. But the vibe, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to explain this energy and what they're trying to show me. All I know is it's going to be very significant. Maybe it's like you could go through the same experiences, but if somebody can just like balance out, heal, elevate, get to the level where you were at, maybe you had a lot of, or they have a lot of challenges and obstacles. Well, it's about leveling up. So it's like, maybe you went through the same circumstance that I'm explaining now, but it took you years to overcome it. So this happened to you years ago, but you were still in like trauma bonds, or maybe you went through a couple other before you got to the level where I'm at. So, you know what I mean? So maybe that's why we're on the same vibration now, because, you know, I'm going through, and you could reverse it, you know, if that makes sense. See, it's just like how I'm explaining this. Most people probably be like, I have no idea what she's talking about. But if you know what I'm talking about, if this is making sense to you, how I'm talking about how something in the past, a situation that leveled you up, but it took you years to get to this level, and you know the level I'm at now, and you see where I'm at, and that's making sense to you, then that's a sign right there. Because the only people that are going to understand this new signature, this new energy, this elevated shift that I'm feeling, which is really this 5D Christ consciousness energy, you have to be awakened to it. It's like you may notice people, like, you don't really have a lot of people that you can talk to on a spiritual level, right? You may have to be seeking guidance from the spiritual community and things like that. You may notice that you don't have a lot of people that are literally like in your life that you can talk to on a high spiritual level, because this has to do with spirituality and really being in control of your emotions and your feelings, not living life for anybody else. You're able to take situations now that happen to you and level up from them very quickly. You're able to flip things around. It's kind of like your obstacles are definitely elevating you. And it's like any spell work that comes your way or evil eye, you're like flipping it back to center, sending it to them multiplied. And with the intent, and it's like you're not even trying. You're just like this master alchemist at this time, because this is what is needed. And I've been talking about this, the chosen. If you're part of the 144, it's time to rise. Your powers are very on point. You've probably already gotten the warnings or the messages that you need to be very careful about what you're saying, what you're thinking, your intentions, because they're going to manifest for you, whether they're good or bad. And you don't want to get kind of, I'm calling it like sidelined, or like on restriction or punishment, or like your power taken away, because you're heavily being monitored. And if you use any of your powers, your skills in the wrong way, in ill intent, things like that, you're not going to be able to have access to them. And you know that the devil wants access to those. So you have to be very careful, and you're constantly going to be under attack. But see, you're not able to have these gifts and able to unlock these until you can show that you have the power over it. You can literally be dancing with the devil and not let the devil influence your mind. You can literally, you know, and you're getting to this clarity, this level. It's like a lot of these shifts, it's really, really cool. It's kind of like, you're unlocking new gifts as you elevate. If you guys have ever seen the movie Lucy, I know it gets really, really out there towards the end, but it's kind of like that in a way. It's like as she starts ascending, right, as the medicine starts taking over or whatever, she starts unlocking different parts of her brain, and it starts leveling her up and leveling her up. And she starts unlocking more and more gifts. It's kind of like that's what happens. You kind of just start to see things with more clarity, more angles. You start to see these advantages. You start to see ways to quickly overcome these things. You start to learn how to use how to use these challenges and these things as advantages, right? It's like you don't see, you realize that material things, money, that it's all just energy and a flow. It's not going to hold you back. It's like if things are breaking, if things are disappearing, if things are, you're immediately able to look at different ways to change. Just like I told you when my computer went down and all of that, the internet, I'm like, okay, well, you know, in a way it's safeguarding me too, because now I can't be tracked through that, which it wasn't even my laptop I was using. It was somebody else's. And now I know there's probably spyware and things like that. Probably one of the people that have been watching me and having access to my content, what I'm about to create, what I've been telling you to, is that you guys got to be careful. That's why I'm not fully putting out there the things that I'm working. Nobody's really known for the past 2 years. I've kept a lot of stuff to myself that nobody knows what I've been creating and working on. Because I was told then that I need to be careful, because I didn't want people to try to stop it. It's kind of like if you tell people what you're building, what you're creating, they're going to try to stop you, especially the devil, right? And the devil knows how to dispatch agents out into your family, into your friends. And it finally got the last few days. Why this is so important for the chosen to come together is because you can't really trust anybody that's not of this high level with these things that are getting ready to roll out, because the devil's going to constantly be getting into these people and sabotaging it. But when you elevate to this frequency, like I said, you're able to literally have the devil right in front of you and not let him bring you down, right? That's why you know that got to be with somebody that is elevated to the level that you are at to be able to access these gifts, to be able to roll out these amazing things. That's why the chosen have to rise and unite and come together, because it's like there's nobody else that you can trust with these secrets, with these gifts, with what you're going to build. It's very beautiful. I've been seeing some of my chosen ones, part of my soul team. I've been hearing you guys talk about this. You feel that this is coming because it is. And I don't know if through these videos and these uploads that we're doing, we're connecting with each other and starting to see that. But it's kind of like we know that we're being careful too, because we're being heavily monitored and watched, not just by our enemies and the devil, but by, how do I even say this so the upload gets out there? I'm going to leave it at that. You know what that means. A lot of us have been noticing that we're getting watched, that our stuff's been getting monitored, watched, blocked, shadow banned, just all sorts of stuff, because it's like they know it's all part of this 3D matrix and a part of this control, right? But a lot of us are strategically organized as the chosen word to protect us and to help us ascend and come together, because a lot of us are across seas from each other, are very far from each other. So we're going to be starting to build and everything from afar as we come together, right? So we have to find ways to do that, and we will. So that's what I mean. Like, it's very neat. It's very exciting. I'm very excited. I don't know. I didn't even know this is how this was going to go. I literally was just planning I was researching, and I was like, I can't even do readings because my voice keeps going in and out. And I was like, no, I can't let the enemy stop me. And then I was just going to do some energy readings and stuff. And I was going to do a reading for my Startseeds and Lightworkers. And then this channel message came out because that's what I've been thinking about and researching all day today. So I guess I'm going to leave this one here, 1433. I'm going to put this one out there as the channel messages, and if you come in alignment with this reading, then you're a very gifted soul, and you were probably brought to this for a reason. So all right, love and light to all of you. Bye guys.